Hi, welcome to Wealth Spikes, empowering trading and investments. Today we'll see a very interesting topic, easy money with IPOs. Very interesting, no? How to make easy money with initial public offers. First, let us see what is an IPO. IPO is nothing but an initial public offer given by a company offered to the public, wherein the public will contribute funds. In turn, the company will allot shares. So, the performance of the business in which the company is into and the performance of the company is very vital. And then only the shareholders will get the returns. So, we literally scan every IPO that comes into the market. Let us take 2021. In the year 2021, 30 IPOs have been planned, 30, out of which we have already seen some IPOs. Many more are coming up. Many more have been planned. The market is still doing well. So many IPOs will come up in the near future. Before going in depth into the IPOs aspect, this session may take a little more time. So if you stay till the end, there is an offer for you. You will be getting a blueprint of the IPOs as per specialists, how they view IPOs. From their eyes, you will be getting the blueprint if you stay till the end. Now we will go into the kinds of IPOs. There are three kinds of IPOs. Good ones, good IPOs which you should not miss. Wherein we will recommend you to apply for those IPOs. You may get it listed, you may get it allotted, and then it will get listed. And we will tell you to hold on, and you can exit with a very good appreciation. I can go to many examples of this. We will see those examples shortly. Number 2, hit and run IPOs. In these IPOs, we don't stick on to the offer. We apply for the IPO, get it allotted. The moment the listing happens, we see a premium and we get the profit and we come out. Hit and run, we don't stay. You may make some margins, it will not be as good as the first offer. Then comes the third aspect, avoidable IPOs. IPOs which you can avoid totally. We have our own internal system comprising of traders, equity analysts and fund managers who scan each and every IPO, and they will tell us to avoid such unwanted IPOs. For example, if an organization is having a lot of debts in the market, they are not able to repay those debts. So for that, they might come out with an IPO. They get the money from the public and they repay those debts. Such IPOs you will strictly avoid. Now we'll go into the background of this trading education system that we have. Here you are able to see the screen with whom we have partnered with. We have partnered with the New York Stock Exchange, we have partnered with the NASDAQ, International Securities Exchange, Chicago Board Options Exchange, Singapore Mercantile Exchange, and Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and many more. Now we'll go to the next aspect. How are the numbers? What kind of returns that we have given in the past few months' time where we have recommended for an IPO. You are able to see the screen now. Recent IPOs recommended and appreciated. It starts from Macrotech and it ends with RailTel. You can see the holding period. It starts with 25 days and it goes up to 77 days. And Macrotech you can see has appreciated 58%. Lakshmi Organic 46%. Anupam Rasayam 40%. Nureka 163%. RailTel 17%. Overall, as an average, if you see, the holding period comes to 56 days. Average returns comes to 65%. Just imagine which business will give you this kind of returns in such a short span of time. Earlier, I used to avoid all government shares. For example, our internal system recommended me RailTel. Earlier, they recommended me IRCTC. Applied for the IPO, got it allotted, holding on. We were able to see very good appreciation. Same thing applies with Coal India also. Our internal system recommended to go for it. We were able to trade in Coal India, made very good margins. Then comes the next aspect. Here is the blueprint for IPOs. It starts with the background of the promoters, about the credibility of the promoters and the background of the company. Next, we see the business history, longevity, how far they are there in business, the promoters and the company. Then comes the long standing in the market, the future, what kind of future they have. How far they don't have any legal issues, the company and the promoters. This is the next aspect that we see. Then we see the purpose of the IPO. What are they going to do with the funds? If it is going to be for a business incubation or for expansion, well and good. Or if it is going to be for paying the debts, the example that we saw earlier, we'll avoid. Next comes the unique selling proposition of the product or the service. How far they are unique in the market while compared to others. Next comes future growth prospects of the company and the business. Longevity again. Important margins, profit margins. What kind of margins this company can make. If it is a niche business, for example, specialty chemicals can give very good margins because it's a niche market, not a mass market. Similarly, if a company is into ITES, IT enabled services, again it's a niche market, it's not a mass market, margins will be good. If a company is getting into rice selling, if they are into commodity selling, they need to operate with wafer thin margins. Such companies will not even touch. Our internal system will not even recommend such companies. Our system also goes through the balance sheet of every organization which is coming for the IPO. Go through the numbers, each and every aspect, and then we come out with the recommendation. This is how we scan every IPO. You can take a screenshot of this blueprint. I hope you have taken now. Now we'll go to the next aspect. This is the disclosure. Then, if you want to be a part of this kind of a trading system and investing system, wherein you are a part of a professional network, along with equity analysts, along with fund managers, along with traders, day in and day out, we teach you, we groom you. If you want to be a part of this system, please click on the link given below in the description and kindly give your details. Thanks for staying back. Bye-bye.